It's a
We're
midget.
going live. Okay, we're going live.
It is. It's a circus.
Okay, we're going live. Thank you very much. Let's try the intro.
Over 600,000 individuals go missing in the United States every year. Fortunately, many missing children and adults are quickly found alive and well. However, tens of thousands of individuals remain missing for more than 1 year as the case goes cold. It's estimated that 4,400 unidentified. You know, you're not showing the intro, you're showing your DLive page.
All right, see, I'm having the same problem there.
Yeah, you're showing the wrong screen.
I'm having the same problem as I was before then. Huh. Well, let's try this. Let's try this. I don't know what's going on with that. I had the same problem earlier. Okay, so we can try. Okay, let's see if this works.
There it is.
All right, let's play it.
Over 600,000 individuals go missing in the United States every year. Fortunately, many missing children and adults are quickly found alive and well. However, tens of thousands of individuals remain missing for more than 1 year as the case goes cold. It's estimated that 4,400 unidentified bodies are recovered each year, with approximately 1,000 of those bodies remaining unidentified after 1 year. This show is dedicated to bringing awareness to all of those that need to be brought home to their family. We call it The Missing.
Okay, let's replay it here.
Over 600,000 individuals go missing in the United States every year. Fortunately, many missing children and adults are quickly found alive and well. However, tens of thousands of individuals remain missing for more than 1 year as the case goes cold. It's estimated that 4,400 unidentified bodies are recovered each year, with approximately 1,000 of those bodies remaining unidentified after 1 year. This show is dedicated to bringing awareness to all of those that need to be brought home to their family. We call it The Missing.
You did such a good job on doing that narrative. I mean, it was good. You know?
Yep.
So, proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you.
Do what I can.
Hey, Joy. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. So, here we are. Just the two of us. Let me share it out. I'm going to ask everybody to share this out. Get this show a rolling. So, before we started this show, we were having a conversation. Hey, Gabby, Candy Apple, good old boy, Red Road Runner. Look at y'all. Shauna, Mouse Toes. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Oh, thanks, Mouse Toes. I'm telling you what, we did really good with that. I'm proud of us. I really am. I'm proud of us. You know, he did the voiceover for me last night, and then I spent a couple hours on it, editing and all that kind of stuff, and played it for him. And he goes, "Yep, I think that's a go." And so here we are. Here we are. Now let me get back up here. We were just having a conversation, and Ghost was just about ready to go off on this bullshit with the laundries. And I said, we're about ready to go on. We're about ready to go on. So, what people don't understand, it's real frustrating. I can't imagine. Whoops. What the hell? Where the hell am I? Oh, here we go. I can't imagine the frustration of the Petitos. Can you?
Oh my God! I mean, for this, it's got to look like a circus to them.
Hey, Coach.
It's
Genevieve. Yeah. I mean, I can't. I can't for the life of me even want to begin to know how their hearts are breaking and what they're going through on a daily basis. I can't, even begin to think about it. So, can you imagine day after day after day spending 3 hours in the area in search for his son? Brian Laundrie is ongoing. So I just got a tweet from JB Bueno, who is WFLA. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and play this real quick. It's about what happened this morning. Okay, and this is a tweet that was just shared by WFLA. So, can y'all see that?
Okay, here's a video of Chris Laundrie.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So let's play this. That's Chris. Okay, let's start from the beginning. It's only 50 seconds long, but we have other. Okay, so this was this morning. Chris Laundrie got into his vehicle, drove out to a reserve. There's the vehicle that they'll be going in. They spent 3 hours out there in this area looking. Look at him. He's just like fucking had it. Now, this goes even further yet. So, I just can't imagine. I can't fucking imagine. So, what's going on here? Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on here with this. So, let me see. Oh, I had all this pulled up. Now I lost it. Dadgummit.
Well, we know that the Laundries told police initially that he had went to the reserve to meditate on the 14th. Then they changed it to the 13th. That's right. What we know coming into today. But today, we find out even more.
Right. Yeah, we find out more today. So, apparently, the vehicle was not left at the reserve. It was left at, God darn it, what was it now?
It's like the Apahoochee.
Apahoochee, yeah. So let me go back
research area next to the reserve.
Okay, so let's play this.
The service is just too bad out here. I tried AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile. We're like in the middle of nowhere in this reserve. But here's the latest. So Christopher Laundrie left the house this morning in the red truck, came here to the reserve, parked over there, kind of behind the trees. He was then picked up on sort of an all-terrain golf cart-looking little vehicle by law enforcement, and then they took him over here behind where this Northport police cruiser is. Down that dirt road and over the bridge and into the reserve. So we don't know where he is right now.
Hi, everybody.
He is here with law enforcement assisting. A lot of you have wanted to hear Jennifer's take on this. I can't get her on Zoom because the service is too bad. But I'm
right, Punky.
Real quick on speakerphone and see if I can get in the truck here. Just a little quieter.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Jennifer. So I have you on a video right now.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn the AC down because so many people have been wanting to hear your take on this.
So
What do you make of, and this is Jennifer Coffindaffer, former FBI agent,
Yeah.
who's been helping us out. What do you make of this situation?
She was a profiler.
With Chris Laundrie now at the reserve, helping with the search.
Person in the laundry's
well, I
home.
believe the FBI has found
Like a body heat
something
sensor.
at the reserve, something that may or may not be significant, but something that can't be transported, possibly a camping site, and they want his father to come look at perhaps how the fire pit looks or the setup of the camp to see if it is something that he recognized or is familiar with how Brian Laundrie possibly sets up a camp.
Is this unusual for them to be doing this with his dad?
Under the circumstances of this case, where you have an attorney representing him, meaning the Laundrie parents from the beginning and Brian Laundrie from the beginning, it is unusual because this request had to be made through the attorneys and now is putting the FBI in closer contact with the father. So it is a bit unusual, but I guarantee they have questions for him regarding what they have found that they believe he can answer.
Do you think, is there any chance that they're using this moment to try to get closer to the dad in terms of just get him alone, he's out of the house now, to sort of talk to him?
Well, I don't think that is their ploy per se, but that can end up being what happens. They will not talk to him because he is retained. We have very strict rules on that. And
I was going to say
the rule when somebody has asked for an attorney. However, just that familiarity of working together, sometimes relationships can form and it can open doors.
And yesterday I showed you the aerial videos, you saw the SUVs out there, and there was a lot of action in the reserve. What did you make of what you saw?
Well, when I saw the SUVs, most FBI agents do not drive SUVs. The agents that do drive SUVs are in specialty areas like evidence recovery team, what we call the ERT, SWAT members, because they have a lot of gear to carry. So it could be because of the terrain out there that they need all-terrain, four-wheel drive, larger vehicles, that they have that out there. But it is also indicative of an ERT team, which would make a lot of sense if they found something specific to come over.
Makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. I don't want to keep you long, but I'll call you.
Okay, so we hear that. Now, did you know, Ghost, did you know that their attorney knew the Laundries have been actually working with the FBI and giving information to the FBI for the last 3 weeks? I did not know that. Now, how do I know this? Well, let's just go look. Apparently, let's see here. It was a statement that the attorney had put out. The attorney put out, the parents of Brian Laundrie, the lone person of interest in the Gabby Petito case, hope to assist law enforcement in search for their missing son soon, according to an attorney. Stephen Bertolino told 8 on the Side's Masha Saeed Wednesday night that Chris Laundrie was asked to assist law enforcement in their search. Let me see. It says, Northport police had to postpone Chris's involvement. However, due to the Northport... remember we talked about this last night. I was pissed. According to the Northport Police Public Information Officer, Josh Taylor, who's a real butthead in my opinion, it wouldn't be their police department making that call. Okay, so the FBI is the lead. They would not be making these actions. Taylor said, as in the email, the FBI would have to answer if that is true. Let me see. Since the preserve has been closed to the public, Chris has not been able to look for Brian in the only place Brian and Roberta believed Brian may be. That pisses me off.
Well, it's going to be close to the public because it's an active felony search. Brian is actually
of course,
wanted.
I can understand that. Yes.
Yeah, he's wanted, not for
Everybody,
anything to do with the murder, because he's just a person of interest in the homicide, but because of the credit card fraud and the felony fleeing charges against him.
Right. Yep. So
I don't know if they consider him to be like an armed and dangerous person. But I'm sure that they're taking all worldly precautions in the matter. You know what I mean?
Right. But my point is, if they know, okay, here's my point. Why are they not allowing Chris and Roberta to go and help with the search? They, damn well they aren't armed and dangerous. They've got all kinds of law enforcement around them.
Oh, right.
But because that's my whole point. Why now are they allowing Chris 3 weeks after the fact to go help now when it's still closed off to the public? I call bullshit.
I mean, there's so much that we don't know. You know what I mean? There's so much that the police knows that we don't. There's so much that, and even then, let's say the police did find something out there in the woods, and okay, we can't bring him in until we process this and find out for ourselves. And if we can't figure out from DNA off a soda can or whatever that this is Brian Laundrie's campsite, we'll bring in his father to see if he recognizes any personal belongings in this campsite or anything like that. You know what I mean? So it's a possibility they may have found something out there. They're just not saying. And again, that's what this the lady that was on that video just now was speculating too. Maybe they found something. They're bringing in the father, see if it's how he sets up his campsites or
Okay, well, you're gonna like this one. I'm gonna share this one because I want to see the look on your little face when I share this one to you. Hang on, got to figure out how to run this joint. You're gonna like it.
Papa Bear says maybe they're setting the dad up.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they're going to set him up, but Brian Laundrie's Ford Mustang was never at Carlton Reserve. Ooh.
Yeah, I was holding this under my little armpit for you. See what you think of this. According to Brian Laundrie reportedly parked his car around 17 miles away from what his parents allegedly reported. Now, this is coming from Crime Online, very well-known, respectable Nancy Grace situation. According to the abandoned vehicle report created on the 14th of September, Laundrie's gray Mustang was found at 6968 Reisterstown Road, which is where they were looking today. Hey, Karen Platt, I want to stop and say hello to everybody that we get invested in this, and I just don't look at chat, and I'm so sorry. But you know what? Somebody said something about, I think it was Shauna, before I go any further, said something about holding heat, something to make sure nobody was in the house. I believe they've searched that house a couple times, but I'm not sure, Shauna, to be honest with you, whether or not they used a heat thing. I don't know. I don't know, honey. Okay, so back to it. In the Micahachie Environmental Park in Florida. Micahachie? How do you pronounce that?
Micahachie.
I don't know. That's a weird name. Which is about 17 miles from the adjacent to the part of the T. Mabry Carlton Jr. Reserve where authorities have been searching for Brian Laundrie.
Yep.
So that's where they're searching at this morning. That's where Chris is.
17 miles away from where they've been searching at all along.
Yeah. 17 miles.
And
Laundries,
here the parents knew this. The parents knew this, and they could have told the authorities, "Hey, you're looking in the wrong spot," and they have
exactly.
been for almost a month.
Bingo. Bingo.
Almost a month now. Why is it everything is changing this week from
Something is fishy.
the disappearance date from the 14th to the 13th? The place where they should be looking for Brian wasn't the right place all along, and that
Yep.
we're just now finding out that he wasn't even in the reserve. He was in the environmental park next door to
17
it.
miles away, right?
Yeah.
Because you were looking at this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Okay, it says the Laundries were basing the date Brian left on their recollection of certain events, Bertolino wrote, after consulting with the FBI and confirming the day Brian's Mustang was found and returned to the Laundries' home. We now believe the day Brian left to hike in the preserve was Monday, September 13th. So here is a police report. Here is there right there. It's giving you the location of where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Abandoned vehicle. Right there. On the 14th at 14:42, which would have been 2:42 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's when the police found the vehicle there.
Right, right. So apparently there is a body cam, but they took that down. Prior reports indicated that Laundrie's parents told police to drive them. He drove the Mustang to the Carlton Reserve in Florida and left his car in the parking area. The Laundrie's parents said they later picked up the car after the police left a note on the vehicle. Here is another problem I see. If they knew where to pick up the car, then they knew it wasn't at the Carlton
Exactly.
Reserve. They knew exactly where that car was.
And of course, the note that was on the car was about the abandoned vehicle report, saying
Yes.
saying you have 24 hours to get this vehicle out of
That's
here,
what
or
that
it'll go to
report
the
was.
impound. Yep.
Yep, that's what this is right
Yeah.
here. So let's go back down to the Laundries. I think that they're just as fucking sneaky and dirty as Brian is.
Oh yeah. I mean, they purposely misled the search efforts for almost a month.
Mm-hmm.
I think they know something now. I think they know that he's not in that area anymore. I think that they know that, okay, you can send him wherever you want to. No, I'm not down there.
Right, Papa.
So
right.
They're putting him on the right trail now. They're putting
And
him
you
in the
wanna
right
know
area
why?
where he was.
This is my opinion, Ghost. This is my opinion. You want to know why I think they started doing this? Why Chris decided to cooperate?
To try to save their own asses.
Yes, I'll bet you anything the autopsy report is back. And his attorney said, listen, this is what's going on. You better start doing something.
Look, how long has it been since they were actually cooperating with the police? They didn't talk to the police.
Yes,
they
Shauna.
lawyered up. They gave them, when they did talk to them, they gave them false information.
Yeah.
Okay. They said he went to the Carlton Reserve. They didn't say that he went to the environmental park 17 miles away.
Here's another thing. Think about this. Where did he get the money to hire an attorney?
Right.
He's broke. He
Well,
can't even afford.
supposedly, according to one of those things that you showed yesterday on the show, the attorney was gotten after Brian had gotten pulled over. Brian and Gabby had gotten pulled over. Supposedly, that's when they got the attorney for him.
Why would they need an attorney for that? They weren't.
I don't know. That's what I thought was fishy
That's
too.
goofy.
But,
Yeah, I don't
okay,
think he didn't hire. No. He didn't hire an attorney until after the fact. Until he got home.
and one of those things that you played
Let's
the other
look.
day.
Let's look. Let's just do this. When
Yeah,
did
search it. When did they hire the attorney?
Laundrie hire an attorney? Laundrie attorney. Brian flew home in the middle of the trip. Let's go back up the very top. Okay, engagement, van, Laundrie depart. See, they departed in July. We had a little discussion about that, didn't we? Laundrie returns home September 1st. Huh.
It doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
I forget where it was that it did it was in something you showed yesterday. They had mentioned it. It said that the family had hired an attorney for Brian after the incident on the 12th, because they were afraid of backlash from internet, from the abuse or whatever,
Well, I never heard anything like that, so I don't know. Let me see. If anybody has that, let us know, will ya?
Stephen Bertolino.
Okay.
Let's see. That doesn't really say anything either.
Okay, so Josh said, who said the Laundrie family hadn't spoke to him since Tuesday, September 14th. There again, that's 3 days later. Bertolino confirmed. So we do know that his client was indeed missing. So we do know that it was before that, but it's not saying. So we do know it was since September 11th. Let me see. Talk about the disappearance on Tuesday, the day Laundrie went missing. Statement. Now, here's another thing. Why would attorney advise not to help find Gabby? Yeah, no shit, right? Okay, so maybe I need to reword that. I can't see chat, guys, so hey, Blue Kitty. Well, I now can. Here. If anybody knows, when did the
Laundries hire Stephen Bertolino?
Did the Laundries? I would never make a good secretary. I'm just putting that out there right now. Laundries hire Stephen Bertolini. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Bertolino. Okay, including results. When did the Laundries hire Stephen Bertolino attorney? Okay, so including results for says, let me see, attorney Brian.
Whoa! What the hell?
What?
Look at that first one. Net wants Brian Laundrie's satanic lawyer Stephen Bertolino to satanic lawyer.
Yeah, we just watched that, babe.
That's weird.
Someone needs to start talking. Brian Laundrie's family changed stories. I don't know. First he was silent, then we need to find out what has missing Bertolinos. Okay, Stephen has been representing Brian ever since Gabby went missing. He is an attorney. Here we go, right here. So, Gabby Petito's case. Okay. So, who is Stephen Bertinelli? What is his missing? Brian Laundrie's attorney said. Gabby Petito's case has taken yet another twist. Confirmed that her fiancé Brian is now missing. The news about his disappearance was confirmed by attorney Stephen Bertolino. 22-year-old Gabby went missing her family in August. She disappeared after a road trip. Okay, the latest development in the case. Where is that? Who is Stephen Bertolino? Stephen has been representing Brian ever since Gabby went missing. He is an attorney who has now been practicing law on Long Island since 1994 after earning his Juris Doctor for Hofta Law. According to Stephen, official website, his understanding of different areas. So since she went missing.
Well, that's a vague statement, though. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
It
doesn't say.
It doesn't, okay, so he was hired on September 11th.
Well, we don't know that, but we know it's
That's what
after
I'm saying.
she went missing.
It's just a vague statement. You know what I mean?
Listen, we know it was after she went missing. We're not looking for an exact date. We know it's after she went missing. It wasn't because of the incidents, the DV. So we know that. So there you go. Okay, so let's go back to this other stuff. Let me see. Here it is. Okay, so the Laundrie's parents said they never picked up the car after police left a note. Oh, that they later picked up the car. Okay.
Oh, later. Okay.
Yeah, on Wednesdays, authorities intensified search efforts at the Carlton Reserve. Look how much time they spent at the Carlton Reserve.
Yep. Wasted time.
You know?
Wasted time.
What do you got there, Quirky? What do you got going on, kiddo?
Who?
Quirky girl.
Oh.
Do you have an address that's I can send to? Who's she talking to?
No clue.
Huh. Okay, so it says Laundrie is wanted on a felony warrant following the death of his girlfriend. Laundrie returned to his parents' North Platte home with Petito's van. On September 19th, authorities found Gabby's deceased body in a remote. Okay, I just don't understand this. Ghost, how can you not? How can you lie like that? You know you didn't go pick up the car at the reserve.
Right?
You know it's not where you said it was, let alone when your son disappeared. First, you
mention, how do you think you're going to get away with a lie like that when the police report for the abandoned vehicle clearly states that it wasn't in the reserve, it was in the research reserve or the research place, 17 miles away from the reserve.
Exactly. And get this, Ghost. Okay, so we just got done saying this. What about the AT&T? She was spotted the 14th in there with her son. But she's saying now it was on the 13th that he went missing? And they've got surveillance tapes of that. Remember we were talking, we watched the reporter yesterday in front of the AT&T store? I can't believe it.
Oh, wait. So what was the AT&T video from the 14th or was it from the 4th?
No, you said it was the 14th. And remember you said, well, maybe now there is another phone because we thought it was from the 4th.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there was mention of them going out and getting him another phone on the 4th after he had come back.
Right. And now, see, there is so much goofy shit going on here.
That is a point. I mean, if we can substantiate beyond a shadow of doubt that Brian Laundrie and the thing said it didn't say it was his mom. It said an older woman. But we're assuming it's his mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Now maybe we shouldn't assume that. Maybe we shouldn't assume that.
I'm going to.
Because it could have been an older woman. He might not have been with his mom.
I'm going to assume it was his mom. I'm just going to come out and say it.
Anyway, if there is video footage of him being inside the AT&T on the 14th, then his parents are lying again because he went missing on the 13th, but he was seen in AT&T on the 14th, and they knew about the 14th and the phone.
Let me see if I can find that one that I watched. Brian, an older lady at AT&T getting phone.
It seems like the Laundrie stories are falling apart.
Falling apart. And I do think, let me see.
Because now they've lied about him being at the reserve. They knew they found the car not at the reserve, but at the research place, 17 miles
Right.
away. So
Right.
we now know that was a lie. We know that the sister told the news outlets that she hadn't seen him since he had gotten back. That turned out to be a lie. She'd actually seen him twice.
Okay, let me try to find that I played yesterday. Gosh darn, there's so many that I played.
The parents say that, they got the dates mixed up. He actually went missing on the 13th and not the 14th. But if this, the camera footage from the AT&T store shows his mother and him being at AT&T on the 14th, then that would have been turned out to be a lie.
Right.
There's 3 lies piling up against the family right there. I mean, and why? Why are they lying so much? Why should they have to lie?
I think they know exactly where that little shit is. I think that they have been helping him the whole time. Where's he getting his money at? I mean, come on.
And what is the lawyer doing? He's not advising them, stop talking to people, stop telling lies. That's what Brian's attorney should be doing. Stephen Bertolino should be like, look, don't say anything.
This is some scary crap.
Every time you open your mouth, the story changes, and that's going to start looking real bad on you people.
Yep. You are absolutely right. 100% right.
Stephen Bertolino should be sitting there with a roll of Gorilla Tape in his hand right now going, stop talking.
Yeah.
You're fucking this whole case up for your son, for you, for everybody. You're all going to end up in jail if you keep this up. That's what he should be telling them. Either that or just come clean and tell them the truth.
I'm still looking for it. Doggone it. Sorry.
I think there was 3 phones. I still think there was 3 phones. I think he got a cheap phone on the 3rd just to get him by until somebody got a paycheck or Social Security check or something. And then they went and got him one on the 14th.
On the 14th, see, and then they're telling people, okay, so this may not be the right one, but we're going to listen to it, okay? Mm-hmm. So hang on, let me share it. This is a low budget production here, guys, so, okay, here we go.
Laundrie. The boyfriend of Gabby Petito, who vanished just days before her body was recovered. Police are now investigating a phone Laundrie bought before he disappeared, and Victor Kendo is in Miami Beach, Florida with the latest. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, George. We are learning more about the timeline, but all of this new information leads to even more questions, like why did Brian Laundrie need that new phone, and why did he go camping with his parents just days after returning home without Gabby Petito?
2 weeks into the urgent search for Brian Laundrie, we're learning new details about what he was doing the days before he went missing. After returning home on September 1st without his girlfriend Gabby Petito, Laundrie purchased a new cell phone at an AT&T store in Northport.
See, here it says on the 4th, but that reporter yesterday said on the 14th.
Or what, if anything, happened to his old phone, but says that phone is now in FBI custody. The FBI also now in possession of surveillance.
See, I'm confused.
Family camping trip at Fort DeSoto Park. Brian and his parents spent 3 days at this campground in Pinellas County, Florida over Labor Day weekend.
Apparently, they were at the campground when we were there, and they were right next to us.
This Fort Myers family, who stayed in the adjacent campsite, possibly the last to see the Laundries all together.
They kept to themselves. They were there, and then they weren't.
The couple taking a closer look at their photos taken, one selfie capturing this, the man walking in the background who they believe could possibly be Brian. All this just days before...
God dang it, what a pretty young girl she was.
Somebody I knew was missing, I wouldn't be going camping.
Right?
Laundrie family attorney says that Brian's parents did not help him flee. There is a federal warrant for Brian Laundrie's arrest.
Okay, well, there we are, back at the 4th. Now what?
I don't know. Was it the 4th? Was it the 14th? If it's the 14th, it blows the fucking Laundrie's claims of him going missing on the 13th out of the water. So
there you go.
We have to find some way of substantiating or figuring out whether they bought more than one phone for him or not. And the only people that are going to have that information right now is the FBI. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens, see what comes about.
So I wanted to play this for you. This came off of Jonathan Lee Richards. I cannot see the chat, so I'm so sorry. Jonathan Lee Richards is one of the people out there in front of the Laundrie's home with the megaphone. He is the male aggressor out there in front, okay? So this is an interview he did with a neighbor, and we're going to play this for you. It's quite interesting. Have you listened? Did I show you this?
I don't think you showed me this one.
Okay, I just found it this morning. So we're going to talk about this. Here we go.
Right there, back of that house where Laundrie lives. So you're saying two Fridays ago, when the day they
Hi, Florna.
The day they reported missing, witnesses are saying Brian ran out of there.
Probably through the woods right here. And he hauled out.
Right, Remy.
So yeah, and so you're saying the police actually asked you about that photograph that's circulating. Do you know if
They came back Saturday? They came back the next day, and I thought I was in trouble because the protest, if you remember, like, the cop wanted to talk to you. And
did they go to any other neighbors, you think? Did they go?
They asked us.
So you guys think it was him? I mean, to us, we think it looks like him too.
Yes, Lady Swan. That's where I got it. And then I turned around and found out who it originally came from.
Instead of the cops blocking off this whole subdivision, they only focused on that one street.
Thank you.
Running down the street that fits the description. Right. I mean, it could have been somebody who's like, oh shit, I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If the cops came and they showed us the picture, and I was like, that's offensive.
Yeah, and then you're saying that neighbor there, I'm just going to zoom in, that one with, one right there is the one that has surveillance. I'm going to go ask.
They have a camera facing the street. Right?
Oh, they do have a camera. Did they provide the security to the police?
I'm not sure.
Interesting. All right, what are you guys' names? I just want to ask. Jen and Richard. God bless you guys. Thanks you for coming out, and hopefully we can find this guy.
I just feel like they haven't ever dealt with this kind of situation before, and they couldn't do much about it. But I just think that he definitely got outrunning. I think the parents.
I think that day.
By the way, we haven't seen him.
Yeah, for 3 days prior. For
400 acres,
and shame on them if they lied. The parents lied, because if he was in that house that day, you were wasting all these resources. You're sending police out on a goose chase.
Bingo.
And then
We think that's our opinion. I think he was here. I think he heard everything they were saying.
Well, what do you think about that? Lady Swan sent me this morning. And then I went to this guy's guy's Twitter.
Retract this. Right there.
Okay. Sorry.
So they're saying that the day that the cops showed up at the Laundrie's house, he had fled into the woods.
Yes. And there's supposedly surveillance.
From one of the neighbor's security cameras.
Which I have not found yet.
Well, that's probably in the
FBI.
FBI's hands now. Unless they release it publicly or something like that.
Right.
Probably
So,
not get to see it.
Yeah. So, So that's basically what I have come up with so far today.
Well,
these people, okay, let's talk to some of the people out in the audience, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We've got these people who come on people's properties with their phones recording and damaging answers, just want views. You know, here be Rabbit, I've got a little clip for you, being as how you brought that up. Let me play it. Let me share this
I think
with
I
you.
know which clip you're talking about.
Let me share this with you.
I think it's somebody we all know.
It's somebody we all know, and I'm a little bit perturbed about this because they're okay. Let me set this up. There's children, small children in this home. Just keep that in mind. There are small children in this home. Here we go.
In the Laundrie's home, there's small children, or in the neighbors' homes?
Cassie's.
Okay, Cassie's home. Okay.
Really know how would we react if we were in the same situation. I know you'll say I would do the right thing. I know you'd say that.
You're not sharing.
Oh, shit, I'm not?
No.
What the hell?
Those Laundries were just average American grandparents. Love and morals are two very different things.
There we go.
There we go.
You are in. Joining us now to help us break this down is forensic psychiatrist Dr. Michael Wellner. Dr. Wellner, it's good to see you.
Now, there is nothing moving here yet.
How hard is it for us to put ourselves in the Laundrie's shoes?
Okay, let's just...
Our experience when a fugitive has focus on the family to assist in a search.
Okay, let's just keep moving.
So while respect that,
I gotta find that.
Human nature.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Emotions create a pitch, and that goes all the way back to when people were carrying torches and pitchforks to suspects and
Pitched a circus tent over their neighbors' homes.
You have evil blood in your veins.
Okay, get this. She's in front of Cassie's, hi Kyle, Cassie's home with two small children inside that are scared to death. Scared to death because people like her are outside screaming over something they don't know. They don't know if Cassie knows anything. Okay.
Who raised you? Oh, I know, Roberta. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, I know, Roberta.
Hang on.
Monster! You have evil blood in your veins. Who raised you? Oh, I know, Roberta. Yeah. Yeah. I want to know one question. I swear to God I'll never bother you again. I swear to God I'll leave. I'll go back to Hershey. You'll never see me again. Did your brother tell your parents that he was coming home by himself? Or did he just show
Disgrace. This woman is a fucking disgrace. There's young kids in that house.
our future daughter-in-law? Let me ask you a question. Do you know how he did it?
Listen to that.
Did he knock her upside the head, or did he choke her out?
Listen to that. And there's little kids in the house. Little kids in the house. Oh, this burns my ass. So, anyway, yeah, whoever. Oh, thank you for the diamond snicker pie. My goodness, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I know, Mouse Toes, it was terrible. So, she was fucking brought a microphone. I can't cringe. I know, right, little miss? I know. So, we're just going to take some, Tony. We're going to take some, what am I trying to say? Some questions and talk with the audience here a little bit. And, you guys are so sweet out there. We really, Anky, hello, baby. Hello. So, we are, what is tomorrow, Friday?
Tomorrow is Friday, yes.
I thought I wasn't going to do a show tomorrow because I was, in my mindset, I thought it was noon, and I forgot we changed the time. So I will be able to do a show tomorrow night. if you're interested. I know, right, Remy? Snicker Pie, you've missed us. You've missed us. You've missed the whole thing. But that's all right. You're fine. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about the Laundries? You think that they know what's going on? Do you think they've been withholding information?
I absolutely believe that they've been not withholding information, but feeding them bullshit information to buy time for their son.
Lady Swan says, I might be drunk, but I will be there. Ah, well, come on in. The water will be fine. Ghost Uber is asking you if you want to play with her tomorrow.
I thought she was asking the audience. You know I'll be there.
They know everything, Blue Kitty says. Anki, thank you, baby. Thank you for sending us those links and stuff, too, by the way. I don't say thank you enough to the people out there in the audience, so they absolutely know where he is, and Andrea says. Yep, I agree so, too. No deflection attempt to help him escape. Yep. I think the mother knows 100%, father 90%, all fading. You know, by this time, though, Remy, they've got to both know exactly what's going on. Sister Earth says, I definitely think that they have helped him. They may not know every step he is taking. It's a morality issue, exactly. As far as I'm concerned, but that's something that it's going to be their karma. Yep. Carrot Top, yep. Hi, honey. Yes, Carrot Top says they know, too. Hannah, thank you so much for the ice cream. I figure if you don't answer, I will write Ghost Mafia. You did too. Thank you so much, babe. Well said, Sister Earth. Miles says, yep. These grandkids are driving me to drink. I know, right, Lady Swan? Hey, you gotta love them, right? I feel like the sister knows something fishy is going, but she's being kept in the dark. I believe you're right on that, Snicker Pie.
I think the parents are purposely keeping her in the dark right now because she's the weakest link.
Yes, exactly.
She is the weakest link, and she'll be the first one to talk. And she's getting fed up now too, because she says, in their statement the other day, she said her parents and the lawyer threw her under the bus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
much love, Nikki.
I think she's about at her breaking point. I think she's getting ready to talk.
I think Here Be Rabbit says, I think Brian has either been devoured entirely by an alligator or one of those giant invasions pythons down in Florida. I don't think he's down there. I think he's gone from down there.
I think they bought him enough time to get him out of Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that was their goal all along, their intention, feeding the false information to the FBI about where his car was and where he was going to meditate at. And yeah, I don't buy it. I think it's awfully fishy that now they want to help out with the search. Now they want to come clean with real information.
I think you're right. Yep.
I think they're just kind of covering their ass now because they know that, it's looming over their heads now. It's looking it's looking bad on them. It's looking so bad that there isn't one person in the chat right now that doesn't think that Brian Laundrie's parents have been covering for him this whole freaking time. Mm-hmm. Not one.
Eva says, absolutely believe they know. I believe at least the mother is a narcissist and made the son a narcissist. Having a mother as a narcissist, one child can do no wrong. I can do no right. Dr. Grande, YouTube. Yep. I agree. Mouse Toast says, no way he would be living in that reserve. I 100% agree with that. Apparently, they have left the site already after 1.5 hours. Yeah, they were 3 hours down there, Anki, that they searched. 3 hours from what they said, and then Chris left. Now, Chris took in with him a plastic bag. What was in it? I don't know. Maybe a change of clothing. Uber, he could be hiding somewhere. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course he is. Snicker Pie said, I'm not understanding the point of camping trip the parents took. Let me tell you my, and I think Ghost agrees with me on this. Let me tell you why I think the camping trip was. I believe that they all sat there and they got they powwowed to get a whole thing going and what to do and how to go about it.
They needed some place to hatch an escape plan, other than doing it in their home where people could be listening in, or whatever, paranoia or whatever. They needed to be someplace secluded to hatch an escape plan, and that's what happened. And they even brought in the sister.
Yeah, and I don't believe that for 6 hours that they sat there and didn't talk about Gabby. I think that's bullshit. I think that's a lie.
I guarantee it's a lie. I guarantee. Yeah. Look, you're going to tell me since September 1st until current, there was never a mention. Gabby was never brought up, not once, not on the day he arrived home without her, not on that same afternoon when him and his parents went over to his sister's house, not during the camp out. You're telling me she was never brought up once? I'll call you a damn liar.
Yep, exactly. I agree. But, and also, have you noticed how Dog has been real quiet?
Yeah.
You know what that tells me? He's on to something and he's not letting go.
Well, did you see what Tina sent you?
No.
You didn't see that, huh? Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Please do.
Okay, here you go. This might be another reason why he got quiet. Dog the Bounty Hunter gets immediately passed on by big network for potential Brian Laundrie manhunt show. Since the very beginning of Dog the Bounty Hunter's insertion into the hunt for Brian Laundrie, strong opinions gripped the news. Shortly therefore, Dog also announced his plans to return to the world of television.
What?
Yeah, he had. Remember, I was telling you, he was pitching. He was pitching for a new show. In the midst of all this Brian Laundrie stuff, he took time out to pitch for a new show, right? And because he did that during this case, the networks are passing on him because they think he was trying to.
Oh shit! No wonder he's been quiet, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, A&E snubs Dog the Bounty Hunter. Fans of Dog the Bounty Hunter will remember a time when the personality starred in several series hosted by A&E. His late wife, Beth Chapman, often joined him on their shows, detailed experiences together in the world of criminal pursuits. Now, Dog's relationship with the network is equally as strained as his relationship with some of his own daughters. His shows faced cancellation after several backlash for the repeated comments from the star that the public deemed insensitive and problematic.
Wow. That's pretty sad. Somebody up here said, just D. Why now, ID Chris? Because my spelling's terrible. I need to go in and fix that. Thank you, Just D. What does that mean? I don't know. It was a moment. My finger slipped, which it does often. I apologize. Well, that kind of explains it all, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, he got involved in this case, and he's really like taken over the news with some of the stuff that he's found and located and this and that. But in the midst of it all, he pitches a new television show. And that makes him look like he was just out to get a television show. That's why he did all this, you know what I mean? And the networks are seeing that and they're going, no, you went about it the wrong way. You should have just came to us behind the scenes instead of trying to get our attention through this young lady's demise.
Right.
and exploiting that for your own financial gains.
Right.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. You do, Mouse Toes. My typing is the worst. Everybody has to decipher my typing. That's just the way it is. But Mouse Toes says reads and interprets Uber's typo titles like a boss. That's right. But I'll fix it when we get off of here. Thank you, though, for bringing that to my attention. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, he's trying to profit and get his name back, Tiana says.
Mm-hmm. And that's that's what the networks are seeing and why they're turning him down for his
Agreed, Eva. Yep. Absolutely.
If he would have went about it a different way and not pitched it to a news that was covering the Gabby case, he might have gotten something off of it. But the way he went about it was all wrong. All wrong. Not taking skills because he's pretty good at getting his man, but the way he went about this was all wrong.
I think he thought, my opinion is, I think he thought he was a little bit better than everybody else. I thought, I was kind of looking at him as thinking, well, I can do this. This is what I do for a living, and this is going to be easy. So I don't think it's
I haven't heard much about him in the last 3-4 days. So
no, not a thing.
Anything on his Twitter?
No, nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I want to tell everybody thank you so much for coming in today.
But wait, we're not done yet.
Oh, we aren't? Let's do it.
Oh, okay. So
let's do it.
So we were talking before we went live today, and I came up with, I got 2 videos here for us.
Oh, good.
Very seldom do we get to give out a happy ending story.
Oh, so yeah.
We have a happy ending story for you guys today on October 1st. Now, this is from like a week ago, and it didn't really get national exposure, but we found this, and I'm going to play these 2 videos. And the first one is 3 children found safe after a rainy night in Sam Houston National Park. And we have the body cam footage from the police officers actually finding them in the woods as well. So we're going to share this. This is kind of a happy ending story for us. We don't get to give these out very often, but when we do, hey, it's something else. Here we go. Let me share this. Running here.
How long you been seeing Jose?
Why are you doing this?
Get past the commercial. There we go.
There we go.
Let it finish loading up.
And make sure guys, you are going to be so happy to hear this.
The age of 10 are back home safe in Montgomery County. They were reported missing last night around 8 o'clock in the Sam Houston National Forest. KPRC 2's Rochelle Turner joining us live near that National Forest with an update on how those kids are doing. Excellent news here, Rochelle.
Lisa, Andy, this is the best news that we've gotten all day. The children were found safe. They are back at home with their parents after by first responders. But talk about good news. I want to show you some heart.
Those little guys.
Just put on Facebook a few minutes ago from County Judge Mark Keogh, and you can see the kids wearing first responders jackets. They spent a rainy night in the Sam Houston National Park, and the good they were found safe. Now, the sheriff says the kids who are 6 and 7 years old were lost in the woods and walked out on their own about a mile.
Oh, bless their heart.
Entered the woods on a road that connects through the forest. multiple search and rescue agencies, fire departments, drones, and canine tracking dogs helped with this search that lasted more than 12 hours. The children were reported missing just before 8 p.m. last night. They live in the Flamingo Lake subdivision, which borders the Sam Houston National Park, and the children were using this trail to walk to a friend's house when they got lost. Take a listen.
The children were found safe, and they were just simply lost, is what it appears.
Oh my God.
I want to say thank you to all the first responders, to the community, to the media, to everyone that came together to show their love and support and helping find these children and get the message out there about these lost children.
And Scott Spencer says that after these kids get some good loving from their parents and they get some food in their bellies, they're going to figure out exactly what happened out here in this area just to kind of set the stage. This is the area that they had for the media, but just behind me over here is where the Flamingo Lake subdivision is. Actually blocked off part of that area during this search, but throughout the day we're going to get more updates exactly what happened with these kids. But for now, the good news is that they are safe and back at home with their parents. So that's the very latest. Reporting live here in Montgomery County, I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.
The best possible news. Rochelle, thanks so much.
Also breaking right now, just into the newsroom.
All right, and we have here is the body cam footage from the police officers that found them.
Raid is a turn-based battle MMO.
Oh, this is so good news.
So we get
I
to
mean,
actually
Rose told
see
me
the
about
moment.
this today, and I'm just like, oh my God. And it's not too often we hear about good things like this.
Here's the body cam footage from the officers when he
Come
found
on,
the
can y'all
children.
come to me? Come to me. Yeah, come to me. There's an opening right here. Come on, kids, come to me. 8206, I got him. I got him.
Look how dense that woods is.
Oh my God, bless their hearts.
206, I'm going to bring them out the same way I came in. So we're going to come out on 224.
Oh my God.
Come on to me.
Be up in a little bit.
You good, brother, you good. It took me a minute.
I know, right, Mouse Toes? Hi, Life Rewinded. How you doing, babe?
That's some thick stuff for some little kids to
Oh,
be trying
yeah.
to get through.
Yep.
I have the
For some little kids to have to go through, boy.
Let them see, come over there.
They wouldn't let me in over here last night, so I just took off around the back. I've been moving all night long.
Yes, sir.
Right,
I have.
Uber,
Yeah, they're an officer.
Have you contacted this guy? What number? Ask about police. First said no.
I'm the police.
Here they come.
Are y'all ready to get out of the woods? Come on, buddy.
Let's get out of here. You got cheeseburgers in your car?
We're going to get something to eat. Okay? You want to hold my hand? We'll get out of here?
Cold.
Come on.
Cold. This little fella's like, you can put a jacket on him.
Oh my God.
Here, you want my jacket?
Look at that.
Wad it up.
His hands, look at his hands. They were down in the creek bottom all night.
And eventually it rained like
My soaking wetter, I put it on.
Wrap around here. Wrap your arms around. You're going to have to hold it up. You got it, buddy? All right, come on. Let's get out of these woods.
Oh, God bless them.
Give me a siren to come towards.
I know, right?
No, not yet, but I will when I get there. Just keep it going.
Get outside. Go potty. Come on. Go potty. Go on.
Hear the siren? We're going to go to the siren, okay? We're going to take it slow. You going to be able to make it? You need some help? Come on. Here, let's pick this. Grab hold of that. There you go.
You're really strong.
Am I really strong? Uh-oh. Are you okay? You good, buddy?
Oh, good part.
Gripped on the jacket.
Got it? You good? Let's powerhouse, okay? I got you, buddy.
Shivering.
You're going to be good.
God bless them.
All right, let's wait.
Got it, Blue.
We're gonna keep digging it up. You got it? Hey, you're doing good, bud. Great job.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, listen to him.
Good job too.
And now let's try.
Look at no clothes on these boys. No clothes.
Now, huh?
I don't think.
Lose your shoe?
They're soaked to the skin.
Oh my God.
I got you. I feel you, sir.
God almighty.
Come out of here as a team. We'll take our time.
Do we have to ride in a police car? Because
Well, the ambulance is probably going to want to look at you. Make sure you're good.
Well, I'm still good. My leg is scratched. I just couldn't.
Oh, listen to him.
Bleeding.
Okay, let's go.
Now that
It's okay,
boy is a
we'll get you-
survivalist.
we'll get you a Band-Aid.
Yep.
Brian Laundrie, not so much, but him.
Yep.
He's like, I don't need no ambulance.
Oh my God.
Oh, that little opening. Let's pick up the jacket, buddy.
I didn't know that was nice.
Oh my God.
Don't get too far ahead, okay? I don't want to lose you again.
Yeah, Snicker Pie, thank
I
God.
don't want to lose you again, he says.
Well, they went to take a trail to a friend's house and got lost, Snicker Pie, is what happened.
Ended up spending the whole night out there in that national forest.
Yeah. Hey,
In the rain.
You good? We're coming. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Come on, kids. Y'all ready?
What don't you understand, guys? See if we can help you a little bit. They're not scared at all. No, they aren't.
Y'all got it? Come on, kids. Let's
Get
come
them
out
kids
to
up
the
and
room.
carry him out. Get him out of there. Freezing to death. Been out in the rain all damn night.
Hello. Yeah. What? There you go, buddy. Look at you. You made it. They're coming.
Yep, they are. Wow. God bless their hearts, you know?
Right?
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine what those kids went through or what they were thinking.
It's
You know?
not every day we get to tell people about a happy ending.
Right.
How many of these kids go missing each year and are never found or are found just remains, months later.
Yeah.
To have a story where they're found safely, it really doesn't happen that often. So
Yeah, Eva says things happen even with the best parents. It seems the parents are raising them to be confident. Absolutely. Were they camping or do they live there? So they live nearby. They went. They were going to go to a friend's house, and decided to take this path.
they were going to take the shortcut through the park.
Yeah. And how many times have I done that when I was growing up?
Right.
And take a shortcut, and they got lost out in the woods.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, oh my gosh, I'm just so thankful that they were alive. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah, that actually happened a week ago. October 1st was when they were found, and they were in the woods for 24 hours. Well, overnight, anyways.
Wow.
But, I mean, imagine being that little and being out there, and it starts pouring down the rain. You're in the middle of a forest. You can't see your hand in front of your face. It's so dark. The woods is so dense. You're not going to see any lights from around the area. You've seen how deep they was off the road in the forest.
Well, I'm very thankful that they were in the Houston area when that happened because, down in Texas at night, it doesn't get cold like up here or where you're at.
Yep.
So even though it was raining, I'm sure they got chilled, but it wasn't life-threatening chilling, you know. Oh, thank God they're alive. It could have been a hell of a lot worse.
You spend all night out in the wind, wet, even in temperatures where it's comfortable. That little slightest bit of wind will cut through you. It'll make you cold.
I've done it down in Texas. I've done it.
It'll make
when we had the tornado come through.
See, that little boy was shivering when he put the jacket on.
Of course, he was cold. Yeah, of course, but it wasn't to the point where it was life-threatening.
No, not hyperthermic, but
you know. So yeah, I understand. They just don't have some meat on them anymore, do they? The little ones, they were pretty thin. But thank God they're alive and they're doing good, I'm sure. And thank God for those first responders.
Like I said, I just wanted to bring a story to us that had a happy ending. We don't get to do that too often, so there you go.
Yeah, thank you. That was a good ending to the show. Very good ending to the show. With that,
we'll say bye, Ghost.
I didn't even have to say it this time, Turd Bird. Oh my gosh. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody, and I'll say it. Goodbye, Ghost.
Bye, Ghost.